All right, everybody. Let's get started then, yeah? This is Petri Mata. As you can see, the title of today's presentation is The Death of SEO. SEO is booming, but SEOs are dying. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. I know it's dramatic. Some people are saying, oh, he's trying to scare us and all this kind of stuff. But I think that the more that you listen to me today, the more you're going to realize that what's happening in the SEO industry right now is very, very good for some people, but it's also very, very bad for most of the SEO guys out there, okay? And what I want to go over today with you is what you can do to be one of the winners with everything that's going on, okay? So I know that on webinars like this, people like to have a lot of preamble and tell a lot of stories and chit chat, but I just want to dive right into this because the information I have to share with you today can have real consequences for the future of your SEO business and the future of the SEO industry as a whole. Yeah? So I hope you forgive me if we just dive right in and get to the good stuff, okay? So the first thing I want to share with you is my personal experience from 15 years in the SEO industry and why this matters to you. You know, the first thing I just want to explain is why my SEO company failed even when I could rank my own website #1 in Google, okay? So while I was starting my SEO business, I felt pretty confident, you know, because I had all these super skills and knowledge about both on-page and off-page. And after mastering the SEO and then trying to sell it to companies, I just couldn't figure out what the problem was, you know, why they didn't buy from me. I spent years and I invested in every marketing and sales guru on the planet, including famous guys like Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, and Tony Robbins, etc. But I still wasn't making any money, even though I could rank my own website. And it wasn't until I met a mysterious $10 million per year businessman who told me his secret to success that things started to turn around. I'll tell you more on that later, okay? So who this presentation is for? If you do search engine optimization, SEO for clients, this is for you. If you make a living from your SEO expertise and knowledge, this is for you. If you're either an SEO freelancer or you have your own SEO business, this is for you. If you want more ideal long-term clients at good prices with good budgets, so you can work on your SEO craft rather than spending your days doing sales, then this is also for you. Yeah? So who I am. So let me take a quick second to introduce myself so you know who I am and why you should listen to me. Yeah? So my name is Petri Mata. I'm originally from Sweden and I'm the founder of a coaching company called Dreammaker. And in the last 15 years I created a 500k per year freedom lifestyle SEO business with 2 teams working for me. A freedom lifestyle by definition means that I do what I want when I want, yeah? I mean, for example, in the last 5 years, I have worked less than 1 hour per week in my SEO business. And I'm sort of known as the dream maker, you know, helping people to do exactly what I do, yeah? So I'm also a 3 times published author. I'm also a speaker. I have also manifested my soulmate and a 3-bedroom house with garden in cash, yeah? And I travel a lot. Last winter I spent 2 months in Thailand with my family, and a few years ago I spent a long time on Hawaii, for example, you know, hiding from the cold, yeah? So now I help SEOs to get what they want by understanding how mindset and business strategy works together to create results. I mean, we have literally helped clients charge $1,000 to $3,000 for their work and sign up clients long term. And I'm very happy to say that I have also scaled up my own SEO company past $50,000 per month. And that doesn't have anything to do with you. So let's talk about you instead, okay? So the death of SEO. What do I mean when I say the death of SEO? from the outside looking in, the SEO industry actually looks like it's booming right now. I mean, if you look at the numbers, right? It's actually the top 4 marketing methods for business. You know, that's it. I mean, in terms of return on investment, SEO slash content marketing is one of the most profitable marketing out there today. You know, so yes, it's a long-term strategy, while FB and Google AdWords are short-term strategies. You know, it's good to differentiate them. Yeah. So that sounds great. That's great news, right? I mean, I want to be part of the SEO industry. I want to be part of something that is booming, you know. But the problem is this, is that growth turning into great clients and not a ticking practice and money in your pocket? I mean, that's the question, you know. That's the real question. And for most SEOs, the answer is no. Okay? So let's look at what's going on. In 2018, my company made a survey of 220 SEOs in the digital marketing industry. Okay? And here's what we found. Fewer than 16% are making 10K a month. Only 24% are making 5K a month. 86% of SEOs earn less than 10K a month, and 75% of SEOs earn less than $5,000 per month. I mean, if you take a second and think about that, let that sink in, you know. I mean, generally speaking, people don't grow their businesses because they don't have the right mindset training. But I'll tell you more on that later, yeah. So, and what we found out is that these numbers are getting worse over time also, yeah, not better, yeah. So, I mean, why is this a tragedy, you know? So the bottom line is this: most SEOs, they aren't making it, as you saw from the statistics. I mean, if you're a skilled SEO expert, I mean, you have a mission, you know? People out there need your help. No one can help them but you, you know? Without your help, then they're never going to fix their big problem of getting traffic and to their website. And your reputation as an SEO will go down, you know? I mean, I'm talking about all those programmers, you know, who are pretending to be SEO experts, you know. They make us look bad, you know, because they tell their bosses that they can handle it, you know, and they change the H1 tag and they tell their boss that they're done. But that's not it, is it? I mean, and also, it's not just about your income either, you know. It's about your future. I mean, how many people are going unserved because SEO guys can't get clients, you know? And that's why it's a tragedy, you know. And you know, I've been there myself, so I know firsthand what it's like, you know. When I started my business, I could see a lot of people selling SEO services and making a lot of money. I mean, I was impressed, you know, and many of them were not actually very skilled, and in a lot of cases ripping people off, you know, and many of them just did that on page from a cheap outsourcing company, and they just delivered the results to the clients. And to me, that was completely shocking, you know. Some kind of salesperson just sold it as an amazing solution, and the product was sucked, you know. So I figured out that they would probably want to work with an ethical SEO expert like me, you know. I mean, that's what I was thinking, you know. So I went into this business. I decided that I'm going to do this. You know, I graduated from college with 2 degrees. I mean, I was stubborn, you know, and I was really good at SEO as well. Considered an expert. I didn't want to work for anyone else. I wanted to dictate my own life. You know, I wanted to decide what I was going to do with my time as well, you know. And I had developed this passion for web design and specifically for SEO. In fact, you know, when I was working, you know, time would just disappear. It was more like an art to me, you know. I guess that's why I became so proficient at SEO over time, okay? So the thriving 1%, I mean, the 1% who are really making it, you know. I mean, while all this happening, we you know, what are the statistics here? I mean, just 2.4% of SEOs are earning more than 50K per month or more, yeah? And less than 1% of SEOs are earning more than 100K per month or more. only a handful are consistently doing multiple six figures per month. And the summary is that the SEO industry is really booming, but only a very few SEOs are really reaping the benefits. Everyone else is struggling to get clients. And the bottom line now is that 99.9% of SEOs are not where they want to be when it comes to their business. So the question you're going to ask yourself is, what do winners do that everyone else doesn't? And here is the answer. The winners have stopped working harder and started to work smarter. And the answer to that is that they've started to work on their mindset. And the thing is that once you make that switch, you'll jump out of bed in each morning excited to serve your clients in a bigger, better, and more powerful way than everyone else in your space. And you'll immediately stand out from everyone else because your authenticity and your concern for your clients will shine through like a spotlight in the darkness. And anytime you want, you'll be able to create work that creates an amazing income for you and fantastic results for your clients. Okay? You'll easily be able to command $1,000 to $3,000 per month for each client, recurring long-term revenue, and position yourself as the results-getting Rolls-Royce of the SEO industry, because you will have the right mindset and you will be working on things that you are good at, which is SEO and that process, and not trying to do it all yourself. The days of multitasking and trying to do it all yourself, those days are over for you. So the bottom line is, the SEOs who scale their business to 10K a month and then to 50K a month and beyond, they have made 4 critical transformations about the way they think, mindset, and the way they do business. And making those 4 changes is the key to building a successful SEO business that really gets results. And I'm going to walk you through all of them right now. So let's dive in. Okay? So the shift number 1 is to transform yourself. All you need to do is to transform yourself. Before you can create change in your results, the first person who needs to change is you, right? The change you need to put is to put the clients first. And creating a mindset shift in yourself, mindset is the primary cause of your current results. And once you make that shift, everything improves, okay? Maybe you've started to believe that you have to work in the weekends and the evenings and sacrifice your whole life just to make your business run. Let me purge that right now. It's not true at all, So, all ultra successful people understand this principle. You can talk to anyone and they'll tell you the exact same thing. Mindset is 80% of success, exactly like that crazy old businessman kept telling me. And strategies, they're not enough. 90% of people think that tactics, strategies, including working harder and longer hours, are the keys to success. But you remember that $10 million business per year businessman? He explained to me that the wealthy people on this planet, they know something. And the question is, what do they know? They know something about mindset that the rest of us don't know. My mentor explained to me that this is the reason why there are only 1,024 USD dollar billionaires on this planet, while the rest of us, the rest 7 billion people, are just getting by financially, living from paycheck to paycheck, and most of us retire broke, And when I heard this, I got really scared about retiring broke, I just got this picture in my mind, Imagine old, fragile, and broke, dependent on the government. That was a nightmare for me to hear about that, So here is a quote by Jim Rohn. He says, "Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you work on your job, you can make a living, but if you work hard on yourself, you'll make a fortune. you know, and this is one of the most famous success coaches in the last 40 years on this planet. Yeah, that's what he says. Yeah. Yeah, think different. Yeah, Steve Jobs. You know, let go of the idea that you have to copy and paste some, some free email templates that it will make you some money, like someone else has done in your industry. You know, I mean, when you focus on working harder on yourself and shifting your mindset, things change fast. And here is a concept I learned from my mentor on how to create success in my business. And I'll explain this more in detail in the course later on, but here it is, yeah? Change your story, yeah? To change the results that you've been getting in your business, you have to begin to tell the story of your business as you now want it to be, and to discontinue the tales of how it has been or of how it is currently, you know, all the hardships and you're experiencing, yeah? So the question is, what's the story of your business, yeah? The bottom line is, if you want to thrive while everyone else struggles, every decision you make should be based on this question. This one question can transform everything in your business, from your pricing to your marketing, and it's the secret to building a business that supports your life and gives you freedom instead of you working to pay the bills. Transform your offers. Our SEO clients, they command $6,000 to $18,000 for every new client who comes in the door. I mean, are you open to learning how to do this? I mean, if I can show you the strategy and show you that it serves the clients at a higher level, are you open to learning how to do this? I'm asking you, yeah? Okay. So we make money because we create amazing results. Yeah, of course, we're in the SEO business, yeah? No, but seriously, we create amazing results because we have a good step-by-step plan, yeah? That's why we're different. I want your business, your SEO business, to be an engine of excellence, a results-getting machine. I want you to be changing lives. And here's how we do it, okay? First thing is, you have to think about what's your outcome, yeah? It all starts with the outcome. What's the result you get for your clients in 30, 180, 360 days, yeah? I mean, people and clients, they don't come to us to learn how to write perfect meta descriptions. They don't want tasks from us, although sometimes that's needed too. They come to guys like us to achieve a specific outcome for their business, and they're dependent on this, They're dependent on this income that's going to come in eventually, So the SEOs who can create outcomes for businesses are going to have businesses that thrive, and the ones that have hype but can't get a result, they're going to crash and burn. I mean, that's just the reality. And I'm not going to teach you how to do SEO, but I will teach you how to rank 300 keywords instead of the average 20. All right? So when you do that, clients will freak out about you and your SEO business in a good way. Okay? Okay, just relax, yeah? So, the first thing you have to ask yourself is, what's the goal for this time period with a client, Not the usual, let's try it for a month and see what happens kind of approach. And not, it depends if the client wants to cooperate or not. I mean, your results shouldn't be dependent on if the client cooperates or not. Would you agree with that, yeah? So your price should be charged based on what you deliver, right? I mean, if you deliver amazing results, then you should charge more, in my opinion, yeah? I mean, what is it worth to have 300 keywords ranking in Google compared to 20 rankings? I've been in the SEO game for 15 years. 20 keywords is pretty normal. Nowadays, we rank 300 keywords instead of 20, yeah? And, there are basically two reasons why you are not setting goals for your clients, which results in a minimum of $6,000 to $18,000 for every client who comes in through the door. I mean, the reason number one is that either you don't know how to set goals for your clients and keep them long term, or you feel like no one will stay for that long time period, yeah? So reason number two is that you're afraid to charge high prices, you know. So let's look at this, yeah. So why long term is actually good, yeah. I mean, first of all, you can deliver better results. It may be obvious, but you can actually create a plan to deliver better results, yeah. And clients, they show up and they do their part because you're on the same team. And on top of that, they are reassured and confident, you know, because they see that you're someone who knows how to set targets and reach them, you know, not just to play the monthly game, you know. So and the good thing is that you hit your income goals and you can work with fewer clients and make more money. You can give your clients world-class support, yeah, which is great, right? Being able to answer your clients quickly and help them to, you know, not cancel, for example, you know. So long-term planning creates a huge win for the client and for you, and they create the best possible outcome and everybody wins, yeah. So here is a story about Boris. Boris is an SEO expert who helps companies rank in Google. He has 10 years, more than 10 years SEO experience. He's a local Forbes winner, which is some kind of award, yeah. And he said that he couldn't get enough clients, or clients didn't want to pay or stay long. And here's what he said after working with us, yeah. So if you look at this quote here, Boris, he writes about the results here and stuff like that, yeah. Yeah, and on that second slide here, you can also see Boris, he was able to manifest $30,000 clients in 4 months, and each of those clients, they had plans of staying 12 months, and you know, you can probably see where he was at the end of 12 months, right? I mean, what was his financial projection for 12 months, you know? I mean, if he continued at that rate, you know, you can calculate a bit on that, yeah? Okay, back to the slides here, yeah? So reason two, high prices. You're not afraid to charge high prices. You don't want to charge high prices because you are worried that once companies sign up with you, they might not get the results. I mean, if you worry about stuff like that, that's good, you know, and that just means that you're a good person, you know. And the cure for that is to create content and backlinks to rank between 100 to 500 keywords in the top 100 SERPs. And here's how to build it like that, yeah. I mean, delivering the outcome, it's a great question, you know. How can I build a system that creates results for my clients and freedom for me, you know? And the answer is that you need to use the triangle of transformation. It's a mindset shift that gets maximum results in minimum time. We're talking about results, systems, and processes, yeah? Yeah, the step-by-step strategy, yeah? Mindset coaching to stay on top of the game. You know, it's a process you can follow and get the outcome, yeah? And the mindset coaching is basically about shifting your beliefs about who they are and what they can do, you know? And here is the next story from a client, our client Timmy. He's a digital marketer and he's specializing in WordPress-based sites. And for 7 months, he sent offers to hundreds of prospects without getting any results. And he learned the mindset trick that we teach, and he created something really spectacular. And now he's rapidly closing in on 30K per month. But the best part is the results the clients get, yeah? Just amazing products, yeah? So the bottom line is this. I mean, if you've been a client of any SEO services company, or your company for that matter, you know that most of them or your company don't have a fraction of all this to help the clients, yeah? I mean, if you create an SEO service with goals for your clients, a step-by-step strategy how to achieve it, and use mindset training to stay on top of the game, you can have something that will stand the test of time, even as everyone else runs into serious problems, okay? I mean, if you don't have all that, I mean, it's not a problem, and none of our clients did. I mean, we showed them how, yeah? Okay, so transforming your marketing. I mean, right now, your ideal clients, they are out there. Whatever problem they have, they're drowning in it, you know. I mean, I can't help them. Your competition can't help them, especially those programmers who pretend to be experts. And they need your SEO skills, yeah? And they need you right now, okay? So how about this? Just stop wasting the client's time. You have a fantastic SEO service. How about you just sell it to them, you know? So we're talking about the old way, you know. When I was starting my SEO business, I used to try all kinds of things to make my business successful. I mean, first of all, you know, being a master of my own craft, I thought if I put my own website up and I rank it, you know, money would pour in. You know, that's what everyone was telling me. You know, just do that, Petri. That's genius, yeah. And I worked on my SEO ranking for 2 months, maybe 3 months even, building hundreds of backlinks and adding content. I worked until 2, 3 a.m. every night, and then like nothing happened. I mean, nothing at all, you know. I mean, that was my first fail in marketing my own business. You know, I ranked my own website on the first page in Google for the search term, search engine optimization. Of course, I thought this was really going to show off my skills as an SEO expert. But you know what happened? Nobody called. Nobody emailed for years, yeah. So I thought I had to do what the big corporations did, you know, to grow their businesses. And this was my second mistake, you know. So I decided to copy them, created a fancy mobile-friendly website, bought banner ads on website, bought ads in magazines, posted in forums, cold call clients, went to visit clients, all kinds of things, yeah. It didn't work either, yeah. And the mistake number three that I did is that I sent an email campaign to 350,000 companies. Yeah, I mean, because I was working with a directory type client, I had access to the whole database of companies in Norway, and I sent a Frank Kern style email campaign to 350,000 companies. And you know what the result was? I earned nothing. Yeah, that's right, nothing. You heard right, yeah? So, you know, mindset, you know, just remember that, yeah, mindset, yeah. A friend of mine called Alex, he was comforting me, and he said that, you know, don't worry about it. My brother's been in business for a long time, and he said that it only takes 3 years to build a business, and then you can get employees to do the work for you. And I was really sold on that idea. I mean, I was amazed. I was like, wow, I'm going to do that, you know, no matter what. Of course I'll do it. So I worked like crazy, you know, 19 hours a day, 7 days a week, days, nights, weekends. I worked for 3 years. And can you guess how much money I earned? The truth is that I have never, ever earned less money than during those 3 years of working hardest, not hard, hardest, yeah. So when someone tells you work harder, just forget about it. That's the recipe for failure, yeah. And I mean, I was just at such a bottom level at that time that I couldn't even find a job, you know. I mean, I can't even find job as an SEO, you know. I have this super skill that I can use, but instead I had to go back and get a job to pay the bills, you know. I was working as a window cleaner, you know, when you're hanging up 24 meters in the air and snowing and stuff, it's nasty, you know. I also worked as a postman, and, you know, and these guys, they go to work at 6, you know. I mean, I was not even able to wake up to go to work. I was always late. And I was also working as a waiter. And as a waiter, you run the whole day with this thing on your hand, you know. Terrible. Yeah. And here there was some good things about having a job, you know. The clients would brag to my bosses about how friendly I am and how amazing work I do. And inside my mind, though, I was thinking, I'm way too overqualified for this work, and it doesn't make me feel good at all, you know. I mean, I had just spent $60,000 on 2 degrees, and now I have to do jobs that don't require any education whatsoever, you know. So, you know, In 2009, I had been in business for 7 years, and I had just decided to quit business, because I mean, I threw in the towel because I just couldn't get clients. And more importantly, I couldn't earn money, And in 2009, my official income statement said that I earned $3,000. Yeah, I mean, I was just about to file bankruptcy at that moment, and I had this meeting with this one business owner. His name is Jay Abraham, not the famous Jay Abraham, and I had already completed 2 projects for him. One of them was a new website, and they were happy with that. And the second project was a full SEO service on his website. And the traffic increase went from 4K visitors per month to 300,000 visitors per month. Yeah, I mean, I know it's a pretty big deal, and even people like Tom, the sales team's manager, he was like howling of joy, because now they could close business much faster. I mean, he was happy, everyone was happy. But here was the problem though, yeah? He forgot to pay me for my SEO service. And my wife was on my neck, she was complaining, she was saying, I'm nuts to accept that. I mean, get the money, she was saying, and Jay Abraham just kept saying that he needed all the money to grow his business, I already lost all hope, but this really pissed me off. And that was the last straw. I had enough, I threw in the towel, and then what happened was that I think Jay Abraham felt guilty that he had used my skills and then avoided paying me, I mean, that's why he told me, he said, look, Petri, I mean, you're doing a fantastic job with the SEO. I'm just so happy with how much you've helped me grow my business, Can I give you something in return, And I didn't know what he meant, So I said, what's that, what's that? And basically, the $10 million businessman, he offers his mentorship, And can I give you some of my knowledge about earning money? And he says, it's much more valuable than the money I owe you, which is about 10K, yeah? With this new knowledge, you'll be able to live and retire rich. He explains to me, yeah? And this crazy old businessman looks at me and says, Petri, I've noticed you wear a lot of blue clothes. It's an indication to me that you're not doing very well financially. In fact, you might even be struggling, And that just hit me in the gut. I was like, how did he know that, And then he asked me, how much do you earn per year? And I said, well, not enough to live off, And he then says that your beliefs make up your reality. And I was starting to freak out, I mean, who was this guy who was able to read me like that, I mean, that was really scary, yeah? So he asked me, would you like to learn how to become rich? And I remember that moment, I got goosebumps, I mean, I thought he was kind of crazy, and I thought it was kind of crazy for me. And I said, yes, of course, I mean, how can you say no to someone running a company with $10 million per year, has 45 employees, when you're working extra, as a postman, to pay the bills? And by the way, I also saw the MySQL database records myself. I mean, he was the real deal, 15,825 paying clients, So the shift number 4, transforming your company. Yeah. So there's basically 4 steps in the whole process here that we will be teaching you. First of all is business analysis. Learn how to slow down your business to accelerate at a speed you've never seen before. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but you'll understand when you get into it. Yeah. Performance and mindset training, make sure to shift your beliefs about who you are and what you can do. You can actually do much more than you think you can, yeah. Step-by-step strategy. I'm not going to offer you just a bag of information for you to sort, here 20 things to do. I'm going to tell you the whole process you can follow and you can get the promised outcome, okay? And then contribution system, it's also about transforming your business into a contribution business that makes difference. Not just about earning money, which actually makes money come even faster, if that makes sense. So if you're wondering, does this stuff work, Well, George's story here. George is an SEO outreach expert who helps companies get articles published in high-profile websites, business.com and so on. He has only 4 years of experience. He's 27 years old, and here's what he said. Yeah, he said, after hearing about my plans, Petri offered me some pieces of advice. Petri was convinced that money is in my consciousness, not necessarily in another country. He wanted to go to England. Yeah, so for some strange reason, he managed to convince me to stay in my country, Bulgaria, the poorest country in Europe. At first, my freelance writing income increased by 700% by believing in what he believed. That was the first year, and he says, but now, as I've gone deeper into this, my income now hovers around $15,000 per month, which is great, And also, I've also included my own story, and my story is that I have done an SEO business for 15 years, and when I listened to Jay Abraham's advice and I followed it to the letter, I mean, the transformation was just so spectacular that I just have to give you this testimonial of this, yeah. So within a month, I was 500% happier and calmer and more focused about where I was going. And in 4 months, I had earned $200,000. Yeah, you remember what I said about my 2009 income? Well, in 4 months, $200,000. Yeah, my income increased by 30 times. Yeah, so 30-time income increase. Yeah. So before and after, I've included this slide that I also have on my website, and it's basically I talk here about how my life was before the mindset shift, before meeting my mentor, and 7 years after using his knowledge. I think the difference is very clear. So yeah, it worked, but there's more good news. Yeah, my Freedom Lifestyle SEO business in the last 5 years requires only 1 hour per week for me to work in it. I have 2 teams doing the jobs. In 2018, this winter, I spent 2 months with my family in Thailand. I didn't work. In 2019, I'm planning to stay 5 months in Bali, and these are the kind of things you can do when you're in control of your income and so on. And the next thing I just want to tell you is what that old man told me. What did this old businessman tell me in 2010 that changed everything? Well, that's exactly what I want to share with you. I promised myself if I got results from this businessman, I would then turn around and give it to people. You remember, I had already lost hope that I could find success, right? And when I decided that I was going to help others if this worked, yeah. So he helped me when he was so busy that I promised myself that if I got results, I would make sure that I made it accessible to anyone who might be struggling the way I was struggling, yeah. And that is why, even though I'm running this company, I don't really make my money teaching this kind of stuff. I make it by doing SEO services, just like you. Yeah. But I still feel in my heart, I come from this place of impact. I grew up poor. I really struggled. I really had to pull myself up, out of my bootstraps, So for anyone who may be in a position with an expertise, a technical skill that people need, where you constantly see people get ripped off and getting paid so much more than you do, and my mentor, he said, you do need to sharpen your sales and marketing. But what that mentor also taught me is that I had to get my mind straight, he confirmed what all the other masters know, is that 80% of success is mindset. All the great achievers know that. This is the real deal for you. Yes, and you can do this, yeah? Yes, you need to have your mindset right to win. It doesn't work otherwise, okay? The bottom line is this, your clients, they don't need information. They don't need to fix their meta descriptions and a bunch of must-do SEO-related strategies. Of course, they need to do something, but that's not the priority. Yeah, your clients need you to offer them something that really works. I mean, when you do, they will enroll at a premium price and thank you for it. Okay? So I'm talking about a total business transformation in 60 to 90 days. And if you don't have a transformational high ticket offer yet, I mean, don't worry, we can help you create it and the process to sell it constantly. Yeah. So if you've been struggling to make the income and get the freedom you want, guess what? Now that you know what it takes to have a transformational offer, you know what's missing for you too. Yeah. I mean, the same thing your clients need are exactly what you need too. Okay? So we're going to talk about the triangle of transformation. I mean, do you have these things in your business at the moment? Do you have a step-by-step strategy, performance and mindset coaching? Do you have a contribution-based business system that creates more money for you each month? Yeah, if you're missing any of it, you need to work with people who can show you how to create outcomes for yourselves and your clients. Yeah, I mean, the future belongs to the SEOs who can get clients at premium prices, do it whenever they want, and who can really get amazing results for their clients. I mean, if you can't do all those things, then work with someone who can help you get there. It's only getting more competitive, you know. Everybody's an SEO, yeah? So get the guidance you need to survive and to build a great business, yeah? The death of SEO, you know, the way SEO has been done is coming to an end. It's a bunch of recycled information, recycled marketing, and broken promises are going to destroy a lot of SEOs in the next few months, you know. And now you have a choice, you know. You can either continue to do what you've always done and get the same results, or you can study and learn with us and make more progress this year than you have in your last 5 years, okay? So what the program is an online course based on a story about a hero, which is you are the centerpiece of this story, who will learn how to get to lake abundance and infinite fish pond. Yeah, it's just another way of saying plenty of clients. Yeah, and the 3-step program. Here's a three-step transformation that will happen when you join the program. You know, first thing is that you will learn about structure, which is basically about business and mindset analysis. And the second thing is attraction. Learn how to attract ideal long-term clients without cold calling or cold emailing or even managing them. Yeah. And number 3, insurance. You know, the Impact Business Amplifier ensures consistent cash flow. Okay. And here is a quick overview of what will happen in the program. Yeah. So step 1 of the program, you know, business and mindset analysis. Here you will learn how to streamline your inner game for friction-free flow of abundance. You're going to clear off your mental desk. You're going to complete loose ends in your business, and you're going to get out of that gray zone, which a lot of people are in. You know, the indecision of stuff. Yeah. And what will happen is that you will become calmer than you have ever been in your whole life. You will forget the word stress completely. And then you will also learn how to eliminate energy robbers, which makes you look like a total goal-achieving master, yeah? And the second thing is attraction, how to attract ideal long-term clients. This is about teaching your mind to focus on intentionally attracting ideal long-term specific clients, you know. And we'll also teach you how to create your own personal success ritual system, which is about having systems in place to apply what you learn. Yeah. And the Magic Cave is part of our theme, is our training center for developing a highly skilled and calm mindset and becoming masters of this process. Yeah. And the step 3 is the impact business amplifier. I mean, here we discover the sad truth why 90% of companies fail within 5, respectively 10 years. And you will learn the principles of the Dead Sea Protocol and how to identify your custom impact business amplifier, And, we'll also teach you about the knowing-doing gap, how to systematize the captain's rule so it happens effortlessly and grows your business on autopilot. I mean, don't worry about all this kind of stuff now. You'll see it when you join the program, yeah? And here's where you'll discover the power of being in the zone, I'm talking about all sports stars have learned to be in the zone when winning competition. I mean, you will learn how to do this as well, okay? It's really cool stuff, yeah? So the investment, I mean, how much is the investment in Downstream, the hero's business journey? I mean, first of all, it took me 7 years to figure all this out until I met my mentor. I mean, I failed a lot going from employee to starting the business, lots and lots of trial and error, thousands of hours invested into figuring this out, dark moments, seemingly insurmountable obstacles, and trying to find a way to stop working for someone else. I mean, that's just hard, just trust me, getting to this point has been brutally difficult, and I've spent countless hours on my own time. Now, let me ask you this. Instead of trying to figure it out on your own, no plan, no step-by-step system, what if I give you a map? Like a real map. I'll give you a real map, yeah, with the exact instructions to get to where you want to go. I mean, how much would that be worth to you? Maybe you'll say like $1,000, maybe $2,000, maybe even $10,000, Well, to be honest with you, I would say it's priceless, I mean, if you knew how much I paid for it, you would be shocked, yeah? So don't forget we're talking about saving 7+ years of your life. I mean, how much would that be worth to you? What if you could just be just that much closer to attracting ideal long-term clients within a few months, yeah? I mean, how much would that be worth to you? I'm guessing a lot, yeah? I mean, back then, if I could have had this information, I would have paid whatever amount of money, and I also did. One day maybe I'll tell you how much I spent, and you'll be shocked. Yeah. And what about you? And you can get there today with Downstream, the hero's business journey. I mean, I really don't forget where I came from, and that's why I want to share this with you for $97 per month. Yeah. And the program is for 12 months, yeah? If you've enjoyed this free training, there's a good chance you will love my program, Downstream, the Hero's Business Journey. This program gives your SEO company a proven business system that attracts ideal SEO clients and converts them into long-term clients. By creating a team that handles all your SEO work, you will get a total time, geographical, and financial freedom to do what you love. Whether it's traveling the world or simply doing nothing. It's up to you, yeah? The bottom line is that you will have a real business, not just another job, yeah? I mean, we're talking about a complete business transformation here. And the good news is that I will be with you the whole way, the whole 12 months if you decide to stay with us, yeah? So, I will be your accountability partner to make sure you do the things you need to do. And you will never, ever have to feel insecure again, It's so amazing to have someone next to you to ask questions when things are unclear. Just like I had my business mentor at one point, yeah? So here's how it works. You'll get access to an online course which includes 5 journey checkpoints you must achieve to reach your infinite fish pond, yeah? Plenty of clients, yeah? 26 videos give you a detailed breakdown of what to do and how to apply it. You will be guided by 2 transformational adventure guides. I'm one of them and Andy is the second one, yeah? And each lesson has a PDF exercise, quiz, or some kind of form to complete, yeah? It goes with the video lesson. And then on top of that, we also have 10 morning ritual exercises for you to watch. I mean, these are just super powerful, yeah? So this program contains the secret my amazing $10 million businessman and mentor taught me about earning money. Yeah? The reason this program is unique is because in 15 minutes per day you can totally change your business and your life. You probably heard that expression, change your mind, change your life. Well, this is the real deal, okay? The only thing you have to do is to be disciplined and follow the process to the letter, yeah? Can you imagine your business getting new high-end clients each week without doing all these, sales calls and promotions? It also includes a process that goes through the performance and mindset coaching, which will transform the way you think about business, yeah? In the beginning, you will feel and see and feel this shift happening to you and your business. You will become 1,000% clearer about your business and your income source, and you will feel much calmer than you have ever been in your whole life. Yeah? And from this point, after you've set up your business to run without you, you'll be amazed at how much time you will have. People, your old colleagues, partners, friends, they will start to ask you about how you manifest such an amazing business. Yeah? And for the first time in your life, you will feel real excitement about who you are and what you're doing. And you will be 500% happier. And you will feel calm, confident. You'll be in control of your life and most of all, your income. The people I have coached in the last 3 years have gone on to creating real businesses. A real business means that you have teams working for you and your monthly income is stable compared to what it was before I coached them. Okay? So here is what you'll get. You get everything you need to get your business into flow. First of all, it's the course, the downstream, the hero's business journey. It includes 3 main checkpoints and they cost $997 each. So the total value for 3 checkpoints is $3,564. You also get access to the community forum, which is where much of the progress happens. Yeah, so you get help from like-minded, law of attraction entrepreneurs. Yeah, and this is also where you learn about manifestation skills, and they're also included in the lessons. Yeah. And you also get the truth. Each Q&A session is valued at $47 and we'll show you what it really takes to succeed. And we'll provide honest, constructive feedback along the way. And then we talk about another thing, which is the motivation. Starting and growing a business is really hard. We'll keep you motivated with fun challenges, big rewards, and accountability. And we'll help you to make sure that your business model is optimized for long-term profit. Yeah. So even though the total value is $3,564, I want to make a special offer for attending my webinar. This means that you can get the entire 52-week training, Q&A coaching for only $97 per month or $1,188 for the whole year. That's a $2,376 savings. That's 68% discount. Yeah. So what you do is you click the add to cart button now to get instant access with $2,376 off. Yeah. So if you want to save $2,376 on this program, which is a 68% savings, simply click the button below. And what you do is you enter your details and you can get started right away. Yeah. You'll save $2,376 and within minutes you'll be able to get started watching the first video and be on the first step on your journey to freedom. If that sounds good to you, just click the link below now and get started. I can't wait for you to get started. Within minutes you'll be able to start the program. And here's what will happen after you have registered. You will automatically be taken to the dashboard where you'll be able to get started on the online course. Just think about this. This is the chance of your life. Can you imagine yourself doing this? I mean, your life will never be the same again. Your business will transform completely. So do this now, make yourself a favor and press the add to cart button right now. The only thing you will regret is not finding out about this program earlier. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. It's amazing. You'll never ever find anything like this. I promise you that. This program is simply incredible. And for only $97 per month, remember when you sign up now, you'll save $2,376, which is 68% off. Yeah, that's a huge discount. Yeah. Okay, so when you join today, you're also getting these bonuses, You're getting the weekly group coaching, and it's worth $1,000 per week to get this business and law of attraction coaching. You get help, you can ask questions, brainstorm, and you get those aha moments, yeah? And the second bonus I want to give to you is that 2-minute workbook to set realistic goals that work. It costs $197, and I've spent the last 15 years and I've gone through most of the goal setting processes out there, and I've come up with the top 3 ways to rewrite your goals for easy achievement and fulfillment. So use this proven method to achieve your goals faster. Yeah. And the third bonus is my absolute secret weapon here. Yeah, it's the 60-second plan to rewrite your old money blocks, and it costs $2,997. And here's why you will love this. Yeah, I've spent about 8 years of scientific studies and testing the limits of the law of attraction, and I've come up with the top #1 challenge that stops people from achieving their goals. And I've got feedback from people like John Assaraf, the neuroscience experts, that to increase your manifestation, you have to improve your beliefs about achieving your goals. I think you understand me on this one, right? So what this means is that this bonus helps you to believe deeper that you will achieve your money goals, giving you the science and expert opinions, okay? So even if you're sitting there thinking, I've struggled to manifest money, or I don't believe that I have the money in my bank account to manifest it, then the 60 seconds plan to rewrite your old money blocks will guide you through that in one simple and fun exercise that you can use forever. I mean, I still use this every day, yeah? I want to give you these bonuses to support you fully in achieving your most important business goals. I mean, this is the most exciting and powerful program that you have ever been part of. I promise you that, yeah? So click the add to cart button now and claim your $55,194 in free bonuses now. We're talking about the weekly coaching, yeah? It's $52,000, yeah? Okay, so I just wanted to also share with you some case studies. Boris, a nice guy, SEO expert, he says, before I hired Petri, I couldn't get clients or to get clients to pay me, even if I was famous in my industry. He was struggling, So he says, I decided to try Downstream, Petri's coaching program, and now I have time to spend time with my daughter, and also we have made $1,000 per client from 30 new SEO clients in the first 4 months. Just to summarize, yeah, that's $360,000 in the first 4 months, yeah, assuming that they stay for 12 months, yeah. So, and another guy called Timmy, he says, I was armed with 20 years of sales experience. I started my WordPress web development company. I sent more than 100 offers to targeted clients for a period of 7 months without any results. I was desperate. And he says, when I met you, Petri, during July, when you stayed at our house, you explained to me the 2 parameters of the law of attraction to me. And, July is a holiday month, right? But after the holidays, he had a magical turnaround, resulting in an increase in my income from startup, which was nothing, to $12,000 per month. And he says it really worked, and he was really amazed. Yeah. So another guy, Georgie, he was somebody I employed for 2 years, yeah, and he says, I worked for Petri for 2 years and then started my own business. And the thing is that I was not able to get good clients in the first 2 years. Petri was telling me about the law of attraction, but I was not ready to hear this, yeah? And then a year later, I decided to try Petri's secret, and my freelance income increased by 700% by believing in what he believed. And now I don't accept clients for less than $3,000 per month, and my schedule is becoming full. Yeah, that's the latest update from him. And he actually refused me as a client as well because I didn't want to pay him the $3,000 a month. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I want to also give you some kind of guarantees of success. Yeah. Don't decide now. Test this thing out in your own business for 30 days. If you're not in love with your results, we'll insist on 100% refund with no questions asked. You know, thanks for giving this a try now. Worst case scenario is that you'll have wasted a few minutes of your time by sending me an email. Best case, this program does half or double what it can, and you see yourself differently, you get results differently. Yeah. Either way, you can't lose, because if you don't love it, I will insist of paying you back. I won't allow you to give me my money and you can keep everything. Yeah. Imagine the worst case here is that you got the entire course and you haven't paid anything for it. Yeah. Click the link now and get started. If you don't just love it, all you do is send one email to my team. That's it. We'll send you a refund and you can keep everything you downloaded. There's no pressure. Don't worry about it. Okay. So just to recap, today you're getting my e-course Downstream, the Hero's Business Journey, for $97 per month, which is normally $297 per month. And you're getting a bonus, which is the bonus one, the weekly group coaching, which solves the problem of having an accountability partner. And now you're also getting my second bonus, which is a 2-minute workbook to set realistic goals that work. Yeah. And the third bonus is my 60-second plan to rewrite your old money blocks, which is priced at $2,997 and is the power tool used by mindset pros to get cash to come into their bank accounts, and you own that forever, which is $2,997 for one-time price. Yeah. And what it will do is to allow you to master and control your beliefs on goal achievement once and for all. Yeah. Today you get all of this for $97 per month. Okay, so just click the link below to get started. Remember, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain, and this is backed by my 30-day guarantee. If you're not in love with this, send me one email. I'll send you all your money back. Yeah, you can keep the lessons that you learned. I really hope that I can inspire you to do it. All you gotta do is click the link below. Remember, just enter the details, and what will happen is that you will receive an email confirming your purchase and get access to your private members area. Yeah. My recommendation is that you start with the River Trailhead videos that are there to help you to get set up. You know, I'm going to guide you on how to get super clear about your expectations from this journey downstream, so you get most out of it. Yeah. So click the link below, and thanks for watching. Okay.